Hi everybody. In this video, we're going to look at solving problems involving the mean average. We'll work through 4 examples and then we'll try some exam style questions. And if you want to work along with me, you can download this PDF from my website. I'll leave a link below. In example 1, we're told that the mean weight of 6 apples is 180 grams and that 1 apple weighs 250 grams. We need to work out the mean weight of the other 5 apples. So we know that the mean average is the total of the data divided by its sample size. And we're given that the mean of 6 apples, this is the sample size, is 180 grams. So we'll say 180 grams, this is the mean, is equal to the total, which we don't know, divided by the 6 apples. Now we can work out the total by multiplying both sides by 6, because this multiplication and division will cancel. And 180 grams times 6 will give us 1,080 grams. So this would be the total weight of the 6 apples. And then we're told that 1 apple weighs 250 grams. So if we subtract this 250 grams from the total of the 6, we'll get the total weight of the 5. So we'll have 1,080 grams, take away the 250 grams, and this will give us 830 grams. So this is the weight of the 5 remaining apples. And then to work out this mean average, this will be the total, 830, divided by the 5 apples. So we'll get a mean average of 166 grams per apple of them 5 apples, okay? In example 2, we're told that the mean height of the 8 students is 150 centimeters and that 1 student is 136 centimeters tall. We need to work out the mean height of the other 7 students. So do you want to give this question a go yourself? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back. We've got the mean average of 150 centimeters. This will be the total of the 8 students divided by 8, the number of students. So we can work out the total. We'll multiply both sides by 8. These will cancel. And 150 times 8 will give us 1,200 centimeters. So the total height of the remaining 7 students will be the 1,200 centimeters minus that student who is 136 centimeters. And this will give us 1,064 centimeters. So the mean will be the total, 1,064, divided by those 7 students. And this will give us 152 centimeters per student. Okay, how did you get on with that? Let's try example 3. Now we're told that a football team has played 8 games and the mean score is 40 points. After the 9th game, the mean score becomes 42 points. We need to work out how many points were scored in the 9th game. So if we begin by working out the mean of the 8 games, we're told this is 40, and this will be the total score of them 8 games divided by the sample size of 8. So if we multiply both sides by 8, these will cancel, and the total score of them 8 games will be 40 times 8, 320 points. And then in the 9th game, the mean score becomes 42 points. So now we need to look at the mean of the 9 games. This will be 42 divided by the total of them 9 over the sample size of 9. We multiply both sides by 9. So the total score of them 9 games will be 42 times 9, 378 points. So the number of points scored in the 9th game will be the difference between the total of a 9 and the total of the 8. So we'll have 378 minus 320. You can see there were 58 points scored in that 9th game. Okay? Let's try another question. So do you want to read through question for yourself and then give it a go? You can pause the video, and when you come back, you can check your work with mine. So we're told that a basketball team has played 12 games and the mean score is 75. So 75 will equal the total divided by them 12 games. So the total of them 12 games will be 75 multiplied by 12, which gives us 900 points. After the 13th game, the mean becomes 77. So now we'll have 77 will be the total divided by 13. So the total of the 13 games will be 77 times 13, which works out as 1001. So in the 13th game, we'll look at the difference between the total of the 13 and the total of the 12. 1001 minus the 900, and this will give us 101 points. Let's try some exam style questions. Do you want to read through this question and give it a go? You can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Okay, so welcome back. So we're looking at 20 students in the class made up of boys and girls. 12 of the students are girls. So if we begin with the mean of everybody, this will be 64, will be the total of all the students divided by the sample size of 20. So the total will be the 64 multiplied by 20, which will give us 1,280. Now if we work out the total for the girls, we know their mean is 60, and the total will be divided by the 12 girls, sample size of 12. So the total for the girls will be 60 multiplied by 12, which is 720. So the mean for the boys, well, we'll have a total of everybody minus the girls. So that'll be 560. So the mean will be the total for the boys divided by the number of boys we have, which is 8. And this will give us 70. Okay? How did you get on with that? Let's try one more question. So our final question, do you want to read through this and give it a go? Again, you can pause the video and come back when you're ready. Welcome back if you give it a go. We're told that a teacher records the test scores for a class of 10 students. The mean score for the whole class is 84, and the mean score of 4 students who attended a revision session is 96. We need to work out the mean score of the other 6 students. So the mean for the 10 students we know is 84, and this will be the total divided by them 10. So therefore the total would be 84 multiplied by 10, 840. We're given the mean of 96 for 4 students, so 96 will be the total divided by 4. So this total will be 96 multiplied by 4, which will give us 384. So the mean of the remaining 6 students will be the difference between the 840 and the 384, which will give us 456. So we'll have a mean of 456 divided by 6, which is 76. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you want more practice with the mean average, you can download the lessons from my website, mrmathematics.com.